they're all macho and a military attitude and being militarily trained to kill people and break things here domestically. So that is coming up. Let's go to your calls quickly. Jack in South Dakota, you're on the air.
Yeah, Alex. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know how you always say knowledge is power?
Yes.
Knowledge is not power. Courage is power. If you have all the knowledge in the world, you're a coward. You have nothing.
Well, you got to have both.
Courage. You got to have courage, and it comes from God. You can't buy it. You can't steal it. And listen, another thing. That thorn in your side and why you're shaking in the shower is that real ID card you're carrying, Alex. You have to take that out of your wallet, go down and get a copy. Carry a paper copy of it if that's what gives you courage. Do not carry real ID. Real ID, without real ID, they cannot do health care. They cannot do this banking system. You got to use the weapons back on them. Economic sanctions.
Jack, when I said that, it was more of a shudder of just realizing how real this is. It isn't even fear. It's more of a revulsion that the population doesn't know what's happening to them. And I agree, you've got to have knowledge and courage. But if you've just got courage, you'll be manipulated to work for the New World Order thinking you're a good guy if you don't have knowledge.
Courage, you will stand against tyranny. That's the only weapon we have. An economic sanction. Okay, hey, if the taxes are due on the 15th of April, you don't file, you stand with courage and let them put the penalties on you and pay them later. It's worth the price to have the courage. And another thing, Alex, is the 857,000 CSA workers or whatever they are, them are Freemasons with a badge, dude. That is world global Freemasonry with a badge. Do you understand me?
Well, I have noticed it's a lot of Masons they're recruiting into these positions, and it's the Masons.
They are all Freemasons, Alex. They are all the work of the devil. Listen, prayer is the only weapon against the devil. Prayer is, you got to pray to God to give you courage.
Jack, I appreciate your call, but I mean, getting back to the Masons, most Masons don't even understand how they're being used, but it is true. I keep noticing it's Mason groups promoting the military and police merging, getting kids DNA, and they all think they're doing a good thing, the low-level people. Good points, Jack. Nate in California, you're on the air.
Hi, Alex. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I was talking about the Freemasons. One of my friend's brother-in-law is like third in line in the Reading Police Department. He's Freemason and all that, supposedly. But the
yeah, well, if they claim they're all for liberty and freedom, this isn't liberty and freedom they're setting up. So, yeah, the Masons have got a big problem.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring 2 points up that you were talking about yesterday, about people looking at you all weird when you bring up the Constitution and stuff like that.
Yes.
I have a chiropractor. He's a really intelligent guy. Every time I bring it up, oh, you're one of those Constitution guys, huh?
Yeah, which means you're an American. I mean, this is just more dirt if we don't have the Bill of Rights and Constitution, Declaration of Independence. Might as well just be Nigeria or Venezuela. You know, that's what America is. That's what the flag symbolizes, and they hate the Gadsden flag. Don't tread on me. They hate the Constitution because these people at their roots hate freedom.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating. And then also you're talking about how they like to play God. Well, I have somebody really close to me who works on all the power lines, and it brings him to military bases. And one time he went there was 2 people guarding this one area that he couldn't go into, and one of these guys said that it was one of the biggest magnets in the world, and they didn't know what it was going to do when they turned that on. They didn't know if it was going to throw our orbit off or anything like that, and they still turned it on. Obviously, it didn't do anything, but he's saying
not that we know.
Concern.
Well, they got a lot of admitted super weapons, and they're constantly testing them. And meanwhile, the environmentalists are saying put taxes on carbon dioxide that plants breathe, and all the real threats are the genetic engineering, open-air release of it, the super weapons, the super nukes, all of it. Really great points, Nate. I'm going to talk to Frank, Karen, and Randy quickly, but now there's some phone lines open for police and military. What do you think about the Austin SWAT team being trained for gun confiscation and cordoning, shutting down cities? We'll be right back.
The question is, where should the American people draw their line in the sand?
What have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic is based on a constitution which protects minority rights.
Not democracy, not mob rule, 2 wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner.
So they think they own our land, they think they own our water, children, our education, our money.
We have to define who we are and what we will tolerate.
Somebody's going to ask you what you did during the Patriot Uprising.
You have been warned.
We have the facts. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights. We have common law. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm so excited to be able to offer you Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Tyranny is upon us, but liberty and the sleeping giant that is the American people is rising. A new tool in the info war. Don't Don't Tread on Me. Order it at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139 and support independent, patriotic Liberty Films. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Cal-Ben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used Pure Soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Cal-Ben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
We now take you live
to the Central Texas Command Center
in the heart of the resistance. You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
We are keeping a few phone lines open for police and military, and it's on record. All over the news, they're training for domestic takeovers, domestic disturbances, gun confiscation. But I want to hear from you specifically about what you think about this. We're leaving a few lines open. In fact, Mike from Texas, who's at Fort Hood, who called in and gave us this intel that was confirmed in a newspaper about the Austin SWAT team training for martial law and gun confiscation. Here's the toll-free number. Or are you too afraid, because we're such a free country, you know, your phone's being listened to? I love these people that say, oh, we're not a police state, but I am worried about them getting me. That's not a way to live. When you live like that, you're going to be robbed by a corrupt government and the corrupt elites that fund and control it. 1-800-259-9231. 800-259-9231. Chuck Baldwin's coming up in about 25 minutes. Right now, let's go back to your calls. Frank in Florida, you're on the air.
God might have been speaking to you in the shower, so I'll be praying for you and your safety more often. I listen to you every day now, but I used to be a right-winger who believed that Muslims were our enemy. I was for the war, but I got completely woke up because of seeing 9/11 truth videos on YouTube, and this was over a year ago. And since then, I've given out DVDs to all my friends and family. I've posted links in Facebook. The links from the Alex Jones channel are excellent, but the problem is that everyone just ignores it. I never get any response. The people are too cowardly to watch the videos. Facebookers just want to talk about complete nonsense and ignore the links. It makes me sick. And now the right-wingers are all upset about some supposed mosque being built on Ground Zero. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a total distraction to keep these people from, focusing on the bankers and keep them focused on Islam. And they're worried about a mosque, and I think it goes hand in hand with the official story, which is a conspiracy theory. If anyone wants to call us truthers, conspiracy theorists, no. It's the people who believe the official conspiracy theory.
Well, listen, the majority of Americans in major polls say that they don't trust either political party, and it's that awakening. Democrats are waking up, Republicans are waking up and saying, I don't believe anything this government tells us, and it's that awakening to the criminality that gives us a chance to reverse this. But people have woken up, but they haven't woken up to 1/100th, most of them, of just how bad it really is. I appreciate your call, Frank. Karen in California, you're on the air.
you're waking us up in California, and I'm a mother of 5 kids. The youngest is 18, and I grew up in a military family, and we have 3 months to get ready for this war. So we need to fight and get ourselves ready and get it united and say, let our voices be heard. Show the majority of American people don't want this war, and we need to do it now. We need to step up
and we may back them off. And we may back them off from launching an attack, but then the globalists may set a nuke off and blame it on foreign enemies. As long as they can stage crises and then get more power out of it. You know, what did Obama's advisor, Robert Shapiro, say in the Financial Times of London 2 weeks ago? He said Obama needs an Oklahoma City or 9/11 event so he can look strong, and if he doesn't have that, it's over for him. That's a paraphrase, but he basically said that. In fact, let's pull up the quote and put it on screen. It was Financial Times of London headline, but that's so heavy, I don't want to just claim it's there and not show people again, even though we've probably shown people 15 times. And so the issue here is that then if we beat them